Hi, my friends. I sure do miss everyone. I hope that everyone is doing well. Last Sunday, I celebrated virtual Mass at home, like many of you have done, and possibly you've celebrated Mass throughout the week the same way. When I was sitting in my living room and I kind of looked around and thought, oh goodness, I have to step it up if I'm going to celebrate Mass every week in my living room. So I just wanted to share with you what I have done, and perhaps that will inspire you to do the same. The first thing that I did was found my bottle of pledge, my can of pledge. I thought, goodness, I could write and with your spirit on my piano here. So I had to do this first, get my pledge out. So here is what I've done, and hope that inspires you to do something as well. So in my house, our TV sits on our piano, and we can remotely hook up our computer so that it kind of uses this as a big monitor instead of a TV. So that's how we watch Mass and celebrate Mass. I want to use the word celebrate because we celebrate Mass at home, which means we should be responding. We should be standing and kneeling and singing right along with all of the service, just like you were in the big worship space in our church. So even though you're at home in your living room, be sure that you're acting like you're in church. And so get dressed up. Get dressed like you're coming to Mass. We happen to have a bench in our home, and so we've turned that bench to face the TV so that at St. William we don't have pews, but in the domestic church of the McHugh house, we have a little pew going on. So some things you want to just make sure that you have. Find things in your home. I just kind of remember we're in the season of Lent, so I used a purple fabric, just kind of something I had around the house. Make sure that you have some candles. I just happen to have a grapevine wreath that I put out, and just, I have this beautiful crucifix that my parents bought us when we first got married. I have a little statue of Mary here on the side. Again, we're in the season of Lent, so you don't want any flowers, but, using cactus, or if you have just some pots, picture what our worship space looks like. Barb does a beautiful job in preparing our worship space. So think what our church looks like environment-wise, and see what you can do at your own home, in your own home, to do your environment, create your environment. So that's just for this week. Now remember, next week is Palm Sunday, so you got it. You got to change that fabric to red, and then you might want to get your palms out if you have palms that are kind of in your home, if you have them displayed. I'll take a picture of what mine comes out next week. And then also think ahead. What are you going to do the following week for Easter? Because right now it's looking like, it's kind of questionable according to what the governor says. So be prepared for this Sunday. Be prepared to celebrate Mass at home on Palm Sunday. So find your red stuff when you're looking around your house, and your palms maybe from last year. Or if you, like me, I have a beautiful collection of palms, so I'll be putting those out. All right, so miss you guys. Praying for you every day. God bless you. Be safe. Be well. And wash your hands. Be listening to what the governor says, and stay home. Bye. Till we see each other again in real time.